Good morning, our partners, and thank you for attending today mid-market sessions. My name is Hamza Al-Wahbani, and I am going to take you all through the mid-market solutions today. This training will allow you to go and take the exam of APSS very smoothly. And during the session today, I'm going to take you all through all the mid-market solutions, not only the sales, but the exam which you are going to take it is the sales one. But to have an idea about all the mid-market solutions, starting from UC to CC to Centrum to endpoint and phones, we will take around 2 hours to finish that, inshallah. Let me share the presentation. Samir, go ahead.
Okay, just note this session. We are recording this session. So after we finish the training, we will share the link. So in case you need to send it to your colleagues, you need to there is one, for example, one information you missed, so you can review it later. Okay, and for Avaya Spaces, maybe most of you I know they know, and we're already using now Avaya Spaces for this training. This is just like a demo also for you for Avaya Spaces to show it to your customer. You can create an account for Avaya Spaces and get the full privilege for 3 months or 2 months. I can't remember, for free, just to try it in front of your customer. And if you need any help in Avaya Spaces, we are here to help you, to give you accounts, to teach you how to register, all of this.
Any presentation, Bahra? Ali, can you see the presentation?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. This is the agenda of today's session. We will go through the iOffice platform and editions to talk about the limitations and how we select between all of them. And we will go through the IX workplace, I mean the mobility, the UC application, which we can use it for doing calls, chatting on mobile and PC, and what's the capabilities around this application. And we will go through the conference. We will talk about the audio conference and the video conference and how we can enable the audio and video conference with iOffice customer for SMB and mid-market customers. After that, I will take you through how to enable the call recording under the name of Media Manager application. After that, I will take you through the many types of contact centers. I will take you through the ACR, the Basic Contact Center, ACCS, and WFO, and Avaya Aura Experience Portal. So after that, we will jump to how we can sell all these applications for UC and CC in subscription, monthly payment. After that, we will go to see the new Avaya phones, the features, and how we can sell them through iOffice. And the last thing is I will take you in brief about the add value applications where we can sell on top of iOffice UC or on top of CC, and these applications under the program of Centrum. So today we have solutions where we can sell to our customers, but we should know that most of the customers today looking for the cloud deployment, looking to improve the efficiency, to decrease the cost, and most of the customers today asking, and we see a lot of the customer asking to integrate the telephony system, the contact center with customer environment, as well as they ask you, I need a simple management, how to manage this telephony system. We will deliver all of that through the mid-market. As well as for the customers who is serving another customers, they are looking for applications and solutions where they can get the satisfaction of their customer. where they can serve their customer through multi-channel, not only one channel, as well as they need to drive the outcome, as well as the contextual experience through the text, through the chatting, and as well as how they can move to the mobile their customers to communicate with them through the mobile. Not only that, most of the customers today, and this is what we need to focus, how we can convert the customer to work from anywhere. That's we can deliver with IBO Office, as well as to bring your device. Tell the customer that you can bring your device, use any device like laptop, like mobile, like tablet, and that will be your extension. That will be your application to manage Avaya solutions. And you can control the cost. Control the cost, we will talk about how to control the cost from the infrastructures. So sometimes we will not ask the customer to have a full networking. We can tell him, connect all Avaya phones through wireless environment. No need for coarse switchings. Sometimes we will ask the customer, no need to buy Avaya servers. You can go with virtual machine. You can go with storage. You can host the solutions. Sometimes we will tell the customer, no need to buy phones. You can use your mobile as an extension, your PC as extensions. All that with Avaya communication, that's your way to deliver all of that as a partner. We need you to talk to the customers about these trends and how we can deliver all of them. Then when you meet a customer, inside the customer, there is a lot of players, decision makers. We have the CEO, a CEO who is looking for the growth, how to grow the market, because he's the CEO. How to save the money, how to help the future, how to conduct the future, how to improve the productivity of his employee and increase the revenue, how to speak to the market through different channels. And when you go to the IT, he's not caring about this, but he's care about what? How I can integrate with my application, how I can manage my application easy, how I can secure the environment with your telephony system, with your contact center, how I can have a hybrid solution that the IT will take care. And we have all that to manage, as well as the LOB, the business. They will ask you about how to increase the customer satisfaction. I need to make my customer happy. I need to improve customer experience. I need to reach to my customer through multiple channels. I need to show me how to use, not to how to build. So we can talk to each decision maker on what he understands, what he wants. That's our mid-market solutions. So we have the cloud environment, we have the remote, we have the solutions which can grow from 0 users to multiple users. We have the mobility where we can use it on multiple devices. We have the solution, especially with subscription, where you can conduct your business, where you can be like, depend on your season. You can start with 5 and increase to 100 users and bring back to the 5. That's the subscription, which not making you commit and buy from day one all the solutions day one time. We have some solutions to increase the customer experience, which is related to the contact center. I will take you through that. Our solutions can be on-premise, in your data center, in virtual machine, on cloud. It can be hybrid with digital analog, and it can be integrated with your environment as a customer. We can integrate with your social media, with your database, with your telephony system, with your third-party telephony system. We can manage all your location. We can connect all your locations, and at the end, you can host all these applications. So that's the business transformation. That's the way you go to the customers and talk about it. So you will convince every decision maker in the company when you talk this language. So today in mid-market, we have around 4 packages. 3 main packages, and 4 it will be attached. The main, the first package which we can go and sell to the customer, the UC package. We have a lot of IBO first editions. We have a mobility and soft phone IX workplace. We have a conference solutions. We have endpoint with multiple devices and cameras, and we have a full solution of collaboration like today what we are using in the Avaya space. And the second packages which we can go and sell, we have contact center. We can go to our customer, sell them full omni-channels, starting from voice, email, chat, SMS, fax, social media, and we can propose to our customers two kind of contact center. We have the basic contact center, which is cheap and which can deliver the basic contact center application, which is the ACR, and we have the advanced contact center with full omni-channel, which is the ACCS. And attached to that, we can sell the workforce optimization, and we can, as well as sell the workspace to integrate everything around the agent with web interface. The third packages, which you as a partners with Avaya mid-market can go and sell more applications on top of UC and CC. That's value-add applications which will make you upsell, increase your sales. These applications related to the social media, to the integration with third party, related to the customer survey, callback, SMS, appointment, schedule, case management, auto dialer, all these applications, you can sell them on top of Avaya core system, either enterprise or mid-market. And the last thing which you can go and sell, we can sell the UC and CC on subscription, on monthly payment. And in the subscription, I will take you through that. You will just sell for UC 1 license and for the CC 2 license. No need to take care about all the rest of the license, because all the other license will be attached with one license as a free with full capacity. Then we are talking here about all-in-one communication and collaborations. That's the mid-market. That's the way we can go to our customers and present what we can sell and deliver. Then, in the unified communication, we have the Avaya IB Office, which is the core system. Today, the IB Office, we can go and sell this core to customers from one user, from one extension to 3,000 extension to 3,000 users. We can go and sell the IB Office to the customers who has one branch or 150 branch, and we can connect all of them together as a one system, centralized management, centralized license with full high availability, with advanced telephony system and features. And all the calls will be recorded, and they can use any kind of devices in Avaya, video devices, wireless devices, cameras, video conference. With built-in mobility, they can enable the soft phone from mobile, from PC, and they can host this solution on the cloud, and they can pay for Avaya one-time or monthly payment. With built-in audio conference without adding any license, every telephone can do audio conference up to 64 without any license. Just take the phone and call up to 64, and this full solution can be hybrid. That means in terms of trunk, we can connect any kind of trunk, E1, SIP trunk, or analog trunk, PRI. In terms of extensions, we can connect analog phone, IB phone, SIP phone, third-party phone, soft phone, your laptop, your mobile. That's the unified communication today with IB Office, all in one bundle. And at the end, we can integrate today the IB Office with third-party applications, Avaya applications or third-party applications, okay, to do this kind of communication. This is the first package. We will talk about it. The second package related to the contact center. Today with IB Office, we can go to our customers and sell them full multi-channel, full omni-channel contact center, up to 400 agents, with full reporting, with full real-time dashboard, with full integration with social media, with full IVR and advanced IVR. Today we are using the Avaya Aura Experience Portal, which is the advanced IVR, the advanced portal, which today used with enterprise segment. We can use it with IB Office Contact Center, with many kind of devices and headset, and full super control with voice recording, and even remote agent can work remotely. Even we can work with multi-site agent, and we can deliver the full omni-channel with AI integration. We will talk about that. That is the second package. The third package, we can go to our customers on top of UC and CC solutions. We can sell more value-add applications like call billing. We have Avaya call billing. We have Avaya appointment schedule solution. We have Avaya SMS module to connect, to send SMS. We have Avaya customer survey, voice survey, email survey, chat survey, SMS survey, and we have the chatbot where we can connect it with the website, with the Facebook, with the Twitter, with WhatsApp, and bring all that chat to the Avaya user. We have the callback manager, and we have the mobile application to manage the point of sale, to manage the tracking, to manage the communication from one mobile application under the fleet management. We have the social media connector to connect all the social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, WhatsApp to iOffice user. We have the CRM connector where we can integrate between the customer CRM, Oracle, SAP, Salesforce, any kind of local CRM with iOffice users to make their life easy. We have the case management which can allow the customer to create a ticket and that kind of management. And we have the web click to call from the web. We can enable that WhatsApp connector and the auto dialer, and coming soon the conference room booking. Then these kind of 3 packages, which we will go in details and we will tell you how to sell them, and we will go in more details. The unified communication, the contact center, and the value add applications. That's introduction about, and the device. That's introduction about what we can deliver today in terms of mid-market, what we can offer, how Avaya is very strong. When we go to the customer and say, hi, Mr. Customer, yeah, we are the only vendor we can deliver all-in-one communication solutions, starting from basic telephone until we reach to the social media. All the applications, all the way of communications with your customers. Ask your customer, you can communicate with your customers with any channel. Tell your customer, you can reach me from anywhere. Mr. Customer, you can reach me from the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, SMS, website, call, video call, all these applications, mobile applications. That's the way of communication. Then we can tell our customer, our mid-market solutions can combine all-in-one communication solutions for you. That's the way we can compete our competitors, not only for pricing, for the future, for collecting, for offering all these communications under one vendor. Okay, let's start with the unified communication. Today with unified communication, which is the iOffice, we can we have the call handling. So through the iOffice, you have the call handling features where you can route the calls, route the messaging. We have a conference present, instant messaging, and we have a multi-channel contact center supporting the voice, the video, the SMS, the web chat, the email, the fax. We have the mobility of the IX Workplace, the mobile client, which is Avaya IX Workplace, one number to reachable. We can put one number in the business card so that one number can reach you on mobile or on your hard phone. Productivity, so we are talking about the simple environment, about the iOffice, easy to use, skill-based routing, self-services, which is the IVR. And the saving money, because in the iOffice you can use the conference to save money, you can make IB call route to save money, you can use your mobile application to handle the calls that will save money. Today, iOffice support up to 3,000 users, iOffice support up to 1,000 24 Septrant, up to 150 location. It's hybrid system, support up to 500 voicemail boards, 500 concurrent recording calls with multi-site, with high availability, with soft phone, with the IVR and voicemail, with 2 kinds of contact center. We will go through the details and we will see what kind of iOffice editions, and in every edition what's the limitation and what is the capacity. Okay, so today with iOffice we have 5 editions. We have the standard edition with 3 editions. We have the server-based and the cloud-based edition with 2 editions. In the standard edition, we have the basic and the essential and the preferred, which require the control unit, which require the IBOFS 500V2. With basic edition, we can sell the IBOFS 500V2 with basic edition without any license to connect up to 100 TDM phone, not IB, analog or digital, and to connect 64 analog trunk with built-in voicemail. That's the basic edition. Basic edition, not allowed to use IB phones, not allowed to connect between the branches, and just open the IBOFS and it will work without any pre-configure. The basic edition, you can deliver it to the customer without any pre-configure to the IBOFS. Just plug and play. It will give you up to 100 TDM extension and 64 trunk and built-in voicemail and call routing inside the voicemail. And basic edition will depend on the SD card and the IBOFS. In the basic edition, there is a 2 auto attend free, and you can increase them by license up to 6. So for essential edition, if we buy the essential edition and put that essential edition inside the SD card as a one license, the system, the IBOFS 500V2, it will open up to 384 extensions. You can connect digital phones with cards, or you can connect IB phones with license, and it will support up to 204 analog trunk through cards, or it will support up to 128 SIP trunk through the license. So for Essential Edition, the system will open full IB up to 384 extension, or digital or analog, and up to 204 analog trunk with up to 128 SIP trunk. And with Essential Edition, you can connect between the branches through the license of SCN, Small Community Network. That license will allow you to connect up to 32 sites without high availability in Essential, without call recording with Essential, without mobile soft phone. But in case the customer need to go with mobile soft phone, with call recording, with with resiliency, then the customer has to buy the preferred edition license, one license, and put that license inside the SD card. Again, for the Essential Edition, the voicemail will come free with 2 boards, and you can increase the voicemail channels, the auto attend channel, up to 6. All these details in the coming slides, I will give it to you. You can review it after the session. With Preferred Edition, in that case, we need server, external server, or UC card, depend on the limitation. With UC card, that means there is no call recording, but we can, with UC card, with Preferred Edition, we can support mobile soft phone up to 100 only, and voicemail board up to 20 only on that UC without call recording. But if we bring an external server, that the server name is application server, then we can deliver on that server call recording and up to 384 soft phone, mobile soft phone, and up to 40 voicemail board. With Preferred Edition, it comes with 4 voicemail boards free. It comes with 4 auto attend. And when we connect between the branches with Preferred Edition up to 32 branch, between 32 IBOFS, we can have the high availability between all of them. With same license, with SCN license, where we will put SCN license in every branch, and we can have the resiliency between the branch because of the Preferred Edition. Then, with Preferred Edition, we have we can enable the call recording with license of Media Manager. That's the license. And number of voicemail boards we can reach up to 40, and we can connect between 32 branch with high availability resiliency, and we can sell the power user license to enable the soft phone on mobile, on PC up to 384 with external server. But with UC card, we can only reach up to 20 voicemail boards and up to 100 mobile soft phone IX. That's it. Okay, that's the Preferred Edition. Then with Preferred and Essential, we can reach up to 300 hybrid user, IB or digital. We can reach up to 204 analog trunk with cards. we can reach up to 128 SIP trunk, and we can connect up to 32 sites as a one solution. That's the preferred and essential limitation. But if the customer looking for more than 384 extensions, in that case, we have to bring a server or virtual machine. On that server, from Avaya or partner can provide that server or virtual machine, we can put the server edition license in that server on that virtual machine, which can be delivered by Avaya or by partner, or the customer can bring that server and virtual machine. So we can reach up to 2,000 extension. And these 2,000 extension on that server will be IB. If we need to reach 2,000 extensions mixed between IB and digital, we have to bring IB Office and connect it to the server edition. Every IB Office will give you 384, and we can duplicate that until we reach 2,000 extensions. In server edition, the number of voicemail ports, the free is 2 with every server edition license, and we can reach up to 150 voicemail. In preferred, up to 40. Server edition coming with server, and that server will include the call recording with that server, the 1X application in that server, and the voicemail pro in that server. But in preferred, as I told you, we need an external server. But with server edition, the same server which will be used for the server edition, it will be used for the call recording and manage the soft phone and manage the voicemail ports. So with server edition, we can reach up to 2,000 extensions. We can reach up to 204 analog trunk with every IB Office, and we can reach up to 250 SIP trunk, 250 SIP trunk. And we can connect in server edition up to 32 branch, 32 IB Office without additional license of SCN. Just we need for every branch to put server edition license. So all of them up to 32 will be connected with centralized management, with centralized license, with server edition. If the customer asks for more than 2,000 extensions, then in that case, we will go with IB Office Select Edition. With same server, we can put the IB Office Select Edition one license. That means the system will open to 3,000 extension, 3,000 phones. If all the phones IB or SIP, no need for IB Office controlling it at cars. We can connect all the IB phones with the main server or with the main virtual machine. But if we need to connect digital phones on analog phones, we need the IB Office 500V2 to connect up to 384 and duplicate that until we reach up to 3,000 users. Then in IB Office Select Edition, we can connect up to 3,000 extensions. Phones can be digital, IB, analog. We can connect up to 150 branch, 150 IB offices together in one centralized system, centralized management, centralized license on the main server. All the license will be in the main license. All the configuration will be in the main server, and with full high availability between the branches. And we can connect up to 500 SIP trunk, and we can reach up to 500 voicemail ports. Not like the server edition 150, not like the preferred edition up to 40, not like the essential edition up to 6 ports, not like the basic edition up to 6 ports. In select edition, we can reach up to 500 voicemail ports, 500 SIP trunk, connect up to 150 branch. That's the highest limitation for IB Office. Okay, regarding the audio conference, with basic edition we can make just up to 64 conference call. With essential edition we can make, and preferred we can make up to 128 conference call free without adding a license. With server edition we can make up to 250 conference call inside the IB Office. With select edition we can reach up to 512 conference call inside the select edition. That's the differences. And if the customer would like to go with cloud, the only way to go with server edition or select edition. Today Avaya selling the select edition as the module for any cloud, for any subscription. So Today, if you go to the cloud, if you buy from Avaya cloud solution, which is the subscription monthly payment, Avaya will give you the operating system, the ISO image of Select Edition. What that mean? That mean if you buy today the 10 users, 100 users of subscription, then Avaya will give you a free of charge the full capacity of Select Edition. That means if you are a customer telling Avaya, I need 100 users, 100 phones to connect 100 phones, Avaya will sell you 100 license, only one part number. But you can connect to that Select Edition up to 500 sub-trunk without asking Avaya for license, free. You can connect up to 150 branch without asking Avaya for license, free. You can use the 500 voicemail boards free without asking Avaya for that license. See, that's the way of Avaya in the cloud, in the subscription. Avaya will give every customer by subscription the full capacity of Select Edition as a free of charge. Just you have to pay for Avaya for how many users? No matter about the number of sub-trunk, Avaya will not ask you. Voicemail ports, all of that will be free of you. Connecting up to 150 branch, that's up to you. You can connect up to 150 branch without buying license, without support. The support will be included in that. Without upgrade, the upgrade will be free from Avaya. Just in the cloud, in the subscription module, you have to take care about how many number of users and pay monthly. That's it. Okay, then in these slides, I will leave these slides for you to go through it, to see the differences between the basic edition, the essential edition, the preferred edition, the Surfer edition, the Select edition, and as well as I have a dedicated slide for every edition. For the basic edition, you can review all these features, requirement, so that will help you to sell and to focus on to know which edition you are going to sell. And the other one is the essential edition and the preferred edition and the the Surfer edition and the Select edition. You can go through all of them and read about them at any time. Okay? Regarding the deployment, Avaya has the flexible deployment options. If we have a customer with hybrid on-premise, that means he has some analog trunk or extensions, some digital some digital extension or trunks E1. In that case, he has to buy the iBox 500 V2, the gateway. And depend on the capacity, on the limitations, we will go with essential or with basic, with preferred. But on any hybrid request, we have as a partner to sell the iBox 500 V2, controlling it with put some cards to fill the gap, to fill the requirement of extensions and trunk. But if the customer asking for fully IB or without having any kind of TDM, if the customer say I have SEP trunk and I have all the extensions is IB, in that case, the decision for you to go with any option to buy the server from Avaya with virtual machine or without virtual machine. We have the two options, and or to sell your customer servers from other brands, or to sell your customers virtual machine from other brands, or to let the customer to use his servers and just buy from the Avaya the license. Then it's up to you in kind of deployment. It's not depend only on Avaya to sell you the server or the virtual machine. If the solutions is fully IB and SIP trunk, you can go with your servers or your virtual machine, or you can host the solution anywhere in any storage, okay? Put that ISO image there or OVA. We have two kinds. We have three solutions. We have an ISO image, we have an OVA image, and we have Microsoft Azure image, which you can host it on any Microsoft Azure platform. Okay. With Avaya servers, today we have the release of ACB. We have ACB 110, which is only appliance without virtual machine. And we have ACB 120, ACB 130, ACB 420. You can go through the data sheets, but I would like to tell you that for Server Edition and Select Edition, we are selling the ACB 110, and we have two kinds of this server. We have 640, which will be used for more than 1,000 extension, 640. And we have 240, which we can sell them for any customer less than 1,000 extension. For any contact center ACCS, we are selling ASB 130, which come with built-in free virtual machine, and you can divide that server up to multiple virtual machines, because today the ACCS required 3 virtual machines minimum. Okay, and this ACB will support a lot of features like big hard disk and CPU and built-in virtual machine. You can go and review all of that. But the idea behind this slide that Avaya today selling the ASB, the ACB servers, and ACB 110, Avaya using it for the Server Edition and Select Edition, and ACB 130, Avaya using it for the ACCS. Okay, but if you have your own servers or on your virtual machines, or customer already has these servers or virtual machines, we are happy to use them for Avaya IB Office Select Edition, Application Server, or Server Edition, or ACCS, or ACR. Then, today, when we sell the IB Office Essential, or Preferred, or Select Edition, or Server Edition, it's very slow. We can connect analog trunk, which is the BSTN, or we can connect PRI or PRI E1 trunk, or we can connect the SIP trunk to the IB Office. Any kind of this trunk, we can connect them.
Walaikum salam. Baba 55% standard discount.
Please mute your microphone. Okay, thank you. Then with IB Office, we can connect many kind of analog trunks. BSTN, which is the analog trunk, PRI or PRI E1, which requires SIP and license and hardware. The SIP, which required only license to connect it with IB Office and or with server or with virtual machine. And in terms of endpoint, in terms of extensions, we can connect analog phones, third party. Avaya has also analog phones for hospitality. We can connect digital phones, which is 1.4 series or 9.4 series, or we can connect H323 or SIP phones, which is the 1.6 series, 9.6 series, Vantage, G series and H series, and as well as we can connect any third-party SIP phones with Avaya. And in terms of users, we have the office worker, the power user, the receptionist. We will go through all of them. This is how we can connect, how we can select the editions, and what kind of trunks we can connect, what kind of extensions we can connect, what kind of users we can use in IB Office. On top of that, the call recording, the voicemail, or the branch connectivity. Okay. Again, the IB Office today, the IB Office 500B2, we can use it with the basic edition or as a standalone system, with essential edition and with preferred edition as a standalone system. And we can use it with server edition and select edition as a gateway, not as a standalone system. That means we need to buy the IB Office 500 edition with a server edition and select edition to connect any kind of TDM, analog or digital, which the server and the virtual will not accept. So IB Office 500B2 can be sold in two modes, as a standalone for basic, essential, preferred, or as a gateway for the server edition and select edition. And in the IB Office 500B2, we have the main control unit where we can put digital cards or analog cards or IB card. We can put the SD card, and we have and we have 12 expansion module. We can connect up to 12 expansion module. Every expansion module will come with 16 port or 30 port for internal or external, digital or analog. That means with IBOFS, with the main control unit and with 12 expansion module, the maximum which we can reach in terms of extensions up to 384, the maximum where we can reach up to 204 analog trunk or 128 sub trunk. That's the maximum capacity for every IBOFS with 12 expansion module. If we need more than 384, we have to duplicate again another control unit with 12 expansion module, and we can do that more up until we reach 2000 extension with Surfer Edition or 3000 extensions with Select Editions. That's the IBOFS. And every IBOFS 500V2 with Surfer Edition required Surfer Edition license. And every IBOFS 500V2 control unit with expansion, every IBOFS with Select Edition required Select Edition license to work as a gateway. Then when you design IBOFS Select Edition or Surfer Edition with multiple IBOFSs, every IBOFS will require a license of Surfer Edition or Select Edition, depend on the solution, to connect that IBOFS 500V2 as a gateway for the Surfer or for the Select Edition. For the high availability and resiliency, we will go break after half an hour, okay? For the resiliency and high availability, we have depend on the edition. In preferred edition, with IBOFS 500V2, we can connect two IBOFSs with SCN license, which is a small community network license, both license in branch A, license in branch B, and connect between all of them. And if one of these IBOFSs preferred edition, that means we can have a resiliency. All the IBO phones will be connected to both, to different IBOFSs. So if branch A down, all the phones connected to branch A will be connected automatically to branch B if we are connecting between two IBOFSs on preferred edition with SCN license, okay? That's the SCN license resiliency will do. Not only that, the SCN license, when we connect between two IBOFSs with SCN license, we can allow the extensions between these branches to disk dialing through voice over IP. Not only that, we can share, when disk to disk dialing, we can share the call, the name and the number who is dialing. Someone can pick up call from any branch. We can make a paging through the branches. We can make a conference through the branches through voice over IP. We can have internal and external directory for all the branches shared between all the branches, as well as we can use the hot desking. That means any employee can travel to any branch with IBOFS and use any Avaya phone there as his extensions without asking the IT guy to configure that phone for him, just log in and log out. As well as when we connect between IBOFSs in preferred edition, we can centralize the voicemail, the auto attend. We can make all the IBOFSs connected to one voicemail bro, to one greeting message, to one call flow. That means we can route all the incoming calls between the IBOFSs to one voicemail, to one greeting message. And we can make a backup for that. That's the feature of SCN. Because today some of you will connect between two IBOFSs through the SEP trunk, which is doable. But SEP trunk will allow you only to make disk-to-disk calling, but there is no kind of call pickup, call paging, voicemail, high availability, paging between the branch, hot disking. All these features will not work if you connect between two IBOFSs through SEP trunk. Just you will have the advantage of disk-to-disk calling through voice over IP. Then when you connect between the branches, the best way to sell the SCN license. Okay, that's the high availability and the resiliency with preferred edition, which with IBOFS 500V2. When we come to the Surfer edition or Select edition, if we need to make high availability, just we need to duplicate the primary Surfer. it should be identical server like the primary server. And we have to buy the server edition or select edition in both servers. In that case, we can connect them as a high availability. So all the phones in the branches or in the primary server, if the primary down, will be connected automatically to the secondary server. All the branches, all the gateways, all the IP offices in the branches, when the primary down, they will connect it to the secondary server. That's the high availability on the level of the phones, on the level of the gateways, on the level of the expansion and servers. Even if there is IP Office 500 V2 with IP phones, if that IP Office 500 V2 down, all the IP phones only will be connected to the primary and secondary server. Not only that, if all the branches, all the IP offices in the branch, if any IP office down, all the phones which is IP in that branch will be connected automatically to the primary server or secondary server, depend on the. Not only that, with Select Edition, especially with Select Edition, we can enable the high availability for the soft phone. We can enable the high availability for any web integration. We can enable the high availability for the web RTC, for the SIP trunk, all that in the Select Edition. So, but with Server Edition, we can have high availability for the extensions, for the IP phones between the branches. That's the high availability. What's the requirement for the high availability? Two things. Number one, to duplicate the primary server. Number two, to duplicate the Server Edition or Select Edition license. That's it. But not required here to duplicate the IP endpoint or SIP trunk or voicemail boards or power user license. And we can enable the high availability for the IP phones, for the SIP phones, for the voicemail, for the 1X portal with the soft phone, for the hunt group, for incoming call routing, and for any web RTC integration. That's the high availability with Server Edition and Select Edition. And regarding the security, if someone asks me about the security for the SIP trunk and for the remote users, today we can secure this. We have three kinds of security. We have internal security, which will secure the communication, the calls, the recording internally. That will use so many protocols to secure that. Avaya can assure that no one can hack the IP office and listen to the calls because it's very secure. And another kind of security for the SIP trunk and for the remote users. In this case, if the customer asks to secure the SIP trunk and the remote users, we can sell that customer the session border controller, where the session border controller today can secure the SIP trunk. Without that, we cannot secure any SIP trunk, and as well as to secure any remote phones, any remote soft phone. Not only that, we can use today the SBC as a VPN-less. Then, if you have a customer asking for using soft phone on mobile remotely or Avaya endpoint remotely, don't ask him for VPN. You can use our SBC as a VPN-less. Then SBC today can use for secure the SIP trunk, to secure the remote endpoint, and to act as a VPN-less. So you can connect a soft phone remotely from anywhere. Just you need internet in the remote area. You can connect a Avaya IP endpoint phone remotely. Just you need internet in the remote area. But in the IP office side, just bought the SBC. And we have two kinds of SBC. We have a Part1 SBC, which not support high availability, which will allow you to connect up to 500 concurrent SIP trunk or remote end user, or we have the server base, which will allow you to connect up to 5,000 users, and the SIP trunk, the server base SBC will allow you to have high availability. Then please make sure if the customer asks for more than 500 concurrent channel, or if the customer asks for more for high availability for the SIP trunk, don't sell the Part1 and sell the server type. We have the server type. That's the quotation which you share. Depend on the customer requirements. Okay, the Part1 not support high availability, but the server base it supports high availability. Not only that, you can use your virtual machine or your server and take from Avaya the ISO image. That's another advantage of the server base for session border controller. Okay, for the users, now we know that iBoFS connect trunks, SEP trunk or analog trunk or E1 trunks. We can connect all of them to the iBoFS 500V2 or to the server or to the select edition or to the virtual machine or to the hosted solution. And in terms of phones, we can connect Avaya IB phones or digital phones or analog phones or third-party phones. And in terms of mobility, we have the Avaya iX Workplace. You can name this Avaya mobile soft phone, Avaya PC soft phone, Avaya desktop soft phone client. This client can be downloaded on Windows or on Mac or on your mobile, Android or iOS. And the license required for iX Workplace is the power user. You need a power user for every user need to work from mobile or PC through the soft phone. And what's the minimum edition required? The minimum is the preferred edition. And what's the minimum hardware in the preferred edition? You have to buy the UC card or the external application server. In the server edition, not required any additional hardware. In the select edition, not required any additional hardware, because in the server edition and select edition, the mobile soft phone, the iX Workplace, will be managed by the server itself or by the virtual machine itself. And this application can be downloaded in Mac, Windows, mobile, tablet, and you can manage your audio call, point-to-point video call. You can manage your calendar. You can do chatting, presence. You can check the history. You can check your next meeting. You can enable the presence for you. You are available, not available, busy. You have you can reach to your personal directory. You can reach to the company directory, to the iBoFS directory, all in one application. And this application can be connected inside the building without internet through wireless, and you can use it from anywhere if you have the BBN connectivity or Avaya session border control connectivity from anywhere. That means your extension with you, you can use it from anywhere to handle the calls. Okay, and you can, by the iX Workplace, you can make Meet Me conference, because the ad hoc conference, the normal conference which you call up to 64, that's free. But to enable the Meet Me conference, you should buy the power user license. Meet Me conference will allow you to create a bridge for you, and everyone can dial that bridge and reach to you. Not only that, we can integrate the iX Workplace with your Outlook. So from your Outlook, you can go and click on Meet Me Conference application or button and select up to 64 user, and select the time and date and make a name for that. You can schedule for the conference for next week or for tomorrow, and click on schedule, so the iBoFS will understand on that specific time. The iBoFS automatically will call all the list where you add them up to 64, and everyone will get a call to join the conference. That's how to schedule a Meet Me conference without calling everyone when you need to do a conference call. Not only that, you can create groups inside the Meet Me conference application and click on that group. You will everyone in that group will get a call to join the conference. That's a free in Meet Me conference. And not only that, you can assign for every extension email. So once you schedule for that conference, everyone will get email that you invite him to join audio conference on Bridge XYZ with password, if there is a password. That the Meet Me application, where you can use it from the web browser or from the Outlook to schedule for Meet Me conference audio call. Okay? And you can extend the call as well. And that can be plugged in on Outlook.
Just let's ask any question or
Okay.
guys, any question? If you need to ask Hamza, please.
Yes, that's good.
And
You have questions, like a break and continue.
Yes, and in the middle of presentation, if you have any questions, just share it on chat, and I will find the time with Hamza to answer it. So let's take a break, 5-10 minutes.
Okay. So we will take a break for 10 minutes, and please put your questions on the chat. After the break, I will answer all the questions and we will continue our presentation. Okay? السلام عليكم. السلام عليكم. رجعنا. We are coming back. Can you someone say something? Hello?
Hear you, Mr. Hamza.
Yes.
Adib, around
Hello.
1:30.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Okay. I prefer Hamza to answer the question here and to discuss the question. Maybe it will be better for all to understand
Okay.
the question and the answer.
Okay, I will go through the questions quickly. The first question say, how would you connect the fax machines like other companies doing ATA for that purpose? Yeah, in IBO Office we have analog cards. We can put analog cards in the IBO Office. We have analog cards for 2 board, for 8 board, for 16 board, for 13 board, and you can connect any kind of analog. Maybe can fax or third-party analog phones or Avaya analog phones for hospitality.
Let me add, Hamza. This is our strength in Avaya. We don't need ATA.
Yeah.
Many requests come to us, and why you don't sell ATA? Right. We need ATA to convert analog to IB. For vendor who doesn't have analog.
Yes.
But we have interface for analog, digital, and IB. So why I have to transfer? So this is our strength, and we don't need ATA.
Yeah. The second question for the SBC, we need a license for every IBO Office. Yes, we need for every SIP trunk. Yes, we need, and for the remote users, yes, we need license for every remote. That means in SBC we have two kind of license: license for every SIP trunk and license for every remote endpoint, can be phone or soft phone. Okay.
Just we need to add one point. You know, there is a standard and advanced license for SBC. If each advanced needs standard. For example, if you need 15 remote workers and 10 separate trunks, so in this scenario you will add 25 standard and 15 advanced, because each advanced needs a standard license.
Okay. For high availability scenario, if the link with branch is down, does the IBO Office 500V2 in that branch will take the control of the phones and the trunks there? Yes. Every branch will take care of everything in that branch in terms of extensions and analog trunks if the primary down for 1 month. If we are connecting all the branches to the server edition or the select edition, if the primary server down and there is no secondary server, if the primary down, all the branches will work for 1 month. During that month, you have to bring back the server edition. Otherwise, after finish the 1 month, all the IBO offices in the branch will be down. That 1 month to allow you to bring the server edition, the primary again. But everything in that branch will work as 8 for the incoming calls, receiving calls, calls between the extensions. Okay?
ATA gives you the freedom to move to fax anywhere. Okay. In this case, you can buy any ATA to work with Avaya.
Yeah.
You can bring any ATA from local market to work with Avaya. In case you need it for such reason, yes.
Yes, for the big campus, how we would like to connect fax machines directly to the card from the different building. Yes, if there is no cabling to the main data center, yes, we need to have IBO Office controlling it with cards for every building. But if there is a cabling, analog cabling to the main data center, then we can connect any analog trunk from any branch. And if there is no, okay, that's in the application server, which is required for the preferred edition. Someone said, is the application server mandatory? And because he already tested the workplace without application server. Application server mandatory if you need to have the full features of UC and mobility. But just to make a calls, preferred edition with power user license, it can work, okay? But only doing voice call, and that's it. How to know about the new money SIP transactions to be ordered? This is depend on customer. We will ask the customer, how many SIP lines do you have? If he said 30, we will give him a 30 license, okay, of SIP trunk. So how each IBO Office would connect to the main server? Have worked a lot, okay. We will connect every IBO Office to the main server through IP address. That's it. We will put the IBO Office in the network and the server edition in the network and connecting between them through net hardware. It is IP connectivity. So we can put IBO Office anywhere. anywhere, inside the building, outside the building, different city, and through the IP address we can connect between the main IP office, main server edition and IP office. Okay. How many ad hoc audio conference party with preferred in the same call? In every IP office, from basic edition to select edition, every call can only bring up to 64 conference call at the same phone. Every phone can do a conference call up to 64, from basic to select. The difference on how many we can repeat that. In basic edition, only one. In essential and preferred, up to 2. In server edition, up to 4. In select edition, up to 8. It's like that. Okay? You can check the table of difference between the editions. Okay, can Avaya system be proposed to hotel wanting only analog phones and analog PPX? Yes, today we have two kinds of analog phones for hospitality, the H series. We have IP phones and we have analog phones. We will come to the analog phones. So we can build solution for hotel, everything is analog. The trunk is analog, the extension is analog. Even if the customer has third-party analog phones, he can connect them to the IP office. So any ATN can be registered with third-party device with Avaya? Yes. Any third-party like ATA, like third-party phones, SIP phones, door phone, door opener, a camera, third-party SIP, we can connect them to the IP office to do some transactions, like open the door, like check the camera, like connect these fax machines through ATA. Okay. Still no Avaya Wi-Fi phone. No, we will come to the Avaya phones. We have DEC phones and we have this phone. Today in Avaya, this phone can be Wi-Fi. No need to connect the Cat6 cable. It can connect to the Wi-Fi. And even we have some phones with Wi-Fi handset. We will come to the phones and we will go through all of that. Okay? Let's to come back to the presentation.
SIP models, so it can be registered third party. Yes, any SIP third party can be integrated with Avaya.
Yeah, for the SIP, if there is a public IP address for that SIP server, okay, and there is a dedicated IP address for me to connect with him, yes, we can connect. Other than, it's not like we can connect with any SIP provider. Any SIP provider has a SIP trunks, he should provide me a public IP address for his SIP server and 2 IP addresses bear to bear, one for me, one for him to connect. Thus we can use his SIP trunk. Regarding the SIP devices, yes, we can connect any SIP device as an extension with Avaya. Okay, if that's open SIP. Okay, let's continue. Also with power user license, with soft phone, if you have the power user license and soft phone of Avaya IX Workplace, we can integrate with customer third-party desktop application. Today, some of the customers using Salesforce, some of the customers using the Outlook, some of the customers using Skype for Business, some of the customers using Microsoft Link, some of them using Google Chrome. So we can integrate, we can build and put our IX Workplace as a plugin with this application. So the customer can use this plugin to handle the calls, to make calls from his third-party desktop application. So if you are using Outlook, our plugin will be on the right to handle the calls, to make calls, to check the history, the voicemail from Salesforce, from Google Chrome, from Skype for Business, from Microsoft Link, and coming soon in the new release, before it was there, Microsoft Teams. We have also our plugin to be connected in Microsoft Teams to handle Avaya calls, IP office calls, making external, internal calls through this desktop application. As well as today in IP office, we have license. The name of that license is Web Collaboration. Web Collaboration, it is internal license, allow you to share a link with all employees until 64. It's web. And everyone can click on that link to join a call, audio call conference with sharing presentation, sharing document, sharing whiteboard on the same. It can be used for learning, for training, for meeting internally, not outside the company, not through the internet, internally through the LAN. Okay, but as well as we can use the IX workplace to do a point-to-point video call without adding any license. Okay, then today the IX workplace can be used to do video call between two IX workplace or between the soft phone and the Avaya video phone, and we can enable as well as the conference. We have many types. Many solutions to enable the video conference from the same IX workplace. Number one, we have the Avaya Scopia desktop server. If you buy the Avaya Scopia desktop server, that will allow you, without having a meeting room, without having a camera in the meeting room, will allow you through the Avaya IX workplace or through the Avaya Vantage phone, the video phone, to make up to to make a conference call with 9 attendees with video conference. Okay? And if you need to connect that IX workplace with meeting room, just buy the devices for the meeting room, the XT5000, the XT7000. If you need to do more than 9 video conference call, you have to buy the Avaya Econix server and buy license. We have a license for 10, 20, 40, and so on, to make more than 9 video conference call. Then we have the Scopia XT desktop server, a small server down. That will enable you, if you buy that server only without any license, will enable you to make up to 9 video conference call. Or you can add as well as the cameras to the meeting room to bring the meeting rooms to the same call. Or if you need to do video conference more than 9, you have to buy the Avaya Econix server with license, depending on the number of concurrent conference call. That's the structure, how to connect the iOffice with Scopia XT server to make a conference call between soft phone, audio phone, video phone, and other cameras up to 9. Okay? More than 9, you have to go with Econix server. Not only that, if you would like to do a conference call through the cloud, you can buy the Avaya Space. Today, we are using the Avaya Space for this training. This Avaya Space can be a part of IX Workplace. It can be a part in the down the IX Workplace. That Avaya Space will be a yearly payment. So you will pay for Avaya, for example, 800 Riyal Saudi for 1 year, and that will allow you to make a conference call to in one session up to 501. Okay, and you can see in the same conference call up to 60 participate, including plus you 61. You can see 61 video screen. Okay, and number of attendees can be reached up to 500. You can share a presentation with him like what I'm doing with you today. You can chat with them. You can post a presentation with unlimited storage, post the videos. You can record the presentation, the video presentation, the video calling, the video meeting like what I do with unlimited storage. And this can be integrated with IX Workplace with the soft phone of iOffice. So you can use the Avaya Spaces through the IX Workplace or through the web browser and do your meeting, your collaboration, and you can create rooms, not only to bring every time to bring the people to the main room. No, you can create unlimited rooms. Every room you created, you can invite attendees to that room. So with admin rule or with guest rule or with member rule. So these members can have a one call in that call. They can access to the all posts, to the all files uploaded to that room. They can make chat together in public, on private between them, and they can use that room at any time. Once you give them the role of admin, they can use that room to do meeting without you even. That's the big thing the big advantage with Avaya Spaces. So you can create multiple rooms for your company and tell them if, hi guys, you are as a sales team, if you need to make a conference call, that's the room for you, do your conference call in that room. That's the Avaya Space. Okay, so through the Avaya Space, you can have a chat, audio conference, video conference, task management. Even you can create a multiple task and a task, assign that task to someone. You can post file sharing that will help you to lead the team for project manager, for business owners, for sales leader, for sales staff, for students in the school, for the teacher, for the IT staff. That's your Avaya Space in the cloud. And not required from you any investment in terms of environment. Just connect to the Avaya Space in the cloud and have your user, okay, with yearly payment. Okay, so through the Avaya Space, you will have the multi-experience collaboration in terms of recording, in terms of task, chat, meet, extend to physical. You can connect Avaya cameras, like I'm now connecting the Avaya camera with Avaya Space. You can invite, organize, you can create a team. For every team, you can create a room. That's why we called it collaboration, because not just join the conference. No, it is more collaboration. When we say collaboration, it's a lot of features, including meet, chat, post, security, record, share screen, share application, share whiteboard, add tags, manage tags, post file, organize a meeting, create rooms. That's the collaboration. That's the meaning of collaboration. And you can use that Avaya Space from any of your devices, mobile or tablet, or you can use the Avaya Space application inside the Avaya Vantage phone, or you can use the Avaya CU360, the camera, and it comes with the Android open to, you can download the Avaya Space inside that Avaya CU360 camera. So you can use your laptop, your mobile, your tablet, Avaya video phone, or CU360 to do Avaya Space, to do like these presentations and meetings and collaboration. Okay, and we have three kinds of license. We have the Essential, which is free. Anyone today can sign for Avaya Space for free for Essential, but Essential will allow you to make only point-to-point video call. If you need up to 200 attendees, you will go with business license for 1 year and renew it. If you need a power user up to 500 user, you will pay for power user for 1 license, and with unlimited storage, with unlimited text, with text and chat, with unlimited creating rooms, and with unlimited, with supporting multiple devices and browser and mobiles and tablets. Okay? And the difference between business and power user, number of video calls, the video pictures you can see, the video people you can see in 1 page. In business, you can see up to 351. You can see them in 1 page. In power user, you can see up to 61, all in 1 page. That means all of them, you can see all of them up to 61. You can talk to all of them in 1 call. More than 60, they will be in other pages, but on the same time you can see up to 64 and talk with them, interact with them. Okay, that's the collaboration with iOffice, that's the mobility with iOffice iX Workplace, that's the presence, the chat, the instant messaging, and we are talking about just 2 licenses. Power user for the iX Workplace, for the presence, for the Meet Me, for the chatting, for the Meet Me conference, that's the power user. And Avaya Space to do the conference, that's only 2 licenses. And what do you need in terms of hardware? For Avaya Space, nothing. For iX Workplace, you need the Server Edition or Select Edition or Preferred Edition with Application Server or UCaaS. That's it. That's how iOffice, easy to install, easy to manage, and not complex in terms of license, in terms of requirement, and affordable. If you list all the features under the power user for the customer, list all of them and say, hi, Mr. Customer, all these features with $400 already, for example, and let your customer to compare all these features with other brands, and he will see that in terms of features, in terms of capabilities, that's affordable price, and we can support you with more discount to compete in the market. Jumping to another subject, and what's the requirement for IX Workplace to work remotely? As I said, VPN, third-party VPN, or Avaya Session Border Controller. But Avaya Session, you can connect the IX Workplace remotely. What's the requirement for the Avaya space? Nothing, just internet. Nothing in terms of SBC, nothing in terms of VPN, just internet, because everyone, Avaya space on the cloud, like normal Skype, like normal social media platform, you can connect at any time with full collaborations solutions. And if someone tell me other brands like Zoom, like XYZ, it's cheaper, yes, they are cheaper when we compare the video conference with them. But when you come to compare the storage, the multiple rooms where you can create, the multiple attendees on the same time, how many people you can see on the one screen, if we can compare all of that, believe me, they are 3 times expensive than us. Just if we compare all these features. I have a slide for you, I will share it for you. But if we say, okay, we will use Zoom to do a video conference, that's it, it's busy, it's free, go and do it, okay. But for collaboration, when we talk about the unlimited storage, unlimited recording, chatting, public and private, creator rooms, task management, number of participate in one room, number of people you can see them video live in one page, that's no one can compete in the price, and go and check, and I will share that with you. Okay, for the call recording, today in IBO Office, we can enable recording all the calls, incoming calls, outgoing calls, calls between the extensions, only in preferred edition with Media Manager license, or with Server edition with Media Manager license, or with Select edition with Media Manager license. Okay, and we can control, we can manage that recording through web portal, we can filter, we can search about the calls, depend on the time, caller ID. And in terms of storage, for the preferred edition, we need the application server mandatory, we cannot avoid that. In Server edition and Select edition, we don't want any extra hardware. Maybe we can increase the hard disk drive only to increase the capacity, and that's it. How many number of calls can be recorded on the same time? That depend on number of voicemail boards. Then, if the customer asks you, I need to call 10 calls on the same time, then you have to sell him 10 voicemail boards. With preferred, we have for free at just 6. With Server and Select edition, we have 2 free, just add 8. If the customer asks for 10 concurrent, then number of call recording. Go ahead, someone say something. Okay, depend on the voicemail box. That's the call recording. I finished the part of UC in terms of number of in terms of IBO Office editions, basic, essential, preferred, select edition, and Server edition. I finished in terms of SIP trunk, analog trunk extensions, soft phone, call recording, SBC, and all the UC features related to the telephony and mobility and unified communication. Do you have any question? If someone have a question, please open the microphone and let me know before jump to the contact center. Let me answer the questions. How many ad hoc? I think have public IP address. Still no Avaya Wi-Fi. We have a public address system with SIP modules, so it can be registered. Okay, I said, does Avaya Space work with all IBO Office editions? No, I said Avaya Space can work standalone, even with IBO Office, without IBO Office. You can today subscribe with Avaya for 1 year, Avaya Space, and you can do your calls, video calls, chatting, what we are doing without IBO Office. To integrate it with IBO Office, the minimum is preferred edition, and to have the power user. That's the minimum, to integrate it with IX Workplace. Okay? If someone has a questions, please open the microphone or we can continue. No one? Hello? No one in the room need to say?
Yes, Hamza, I have a question. Actually, for Avaya Spaces, there used to be a special promotion program for partners. Yes, there used to be a special promotion program for partners for Avaya Spaces.
Yes.
Is that program still active? I believe it's not maybe active anymore.
No, it's active. See, it's active. And you as a partner go and sell the Avaya Spaces, take the prices from the distributor, the promotions, they can share it with you. Talk to the distributor, get the promotion, sell it. And I advise you to attach Avaya Spaces with every power user and as a free of charge and include the price of Avaya Space in the total. That means if the customer asks for 5 power users, give him 5 Avaya Space and 5 power user and make the Avaya Space as a free and add the price of that Avaya Space to the total cost, okay? And Avaya will support you, okay? Just come back to us. Try to sell Avaya Space with every IP office so that will convince the customer about the power of Avaya in terms of collaboration. We are not a BBX company. We are a collaboration company which will allow you to bring all your team together, which allow you to bring all your customers together, which allow you to manage your meetings, which allow you to manage your business, which allow you to handle and make your business in the way you can come back to it, because in the Avaya Space, all the posts, all the tasks, all the recording meetings will be saved there. You can access anytime to review that. That's the way of collaboration today. No need to jump between multiple applications to ask for something. All the posts you can share in Avaya, in that space, in that room. All the recordings, all the calls from the day when you sign with Avaya. After 10 years, you can come to that room, check the library. Oh, we did that call in before 3 years, and you can click and listen to the calls. That's your way of collaboration. Okay.
So Hamza, yes, for the partners right now, they can buy the promotion and they can showcase it also to their customers with this highly competitive promotion, like for 80-90% discount. They can buy it for their own offices and then showcase it to their customers and demonstrate their ability.
Not only that, try to sell that to the customers. Yes, for you as a partner, check with Ali Bishara, channel manager, check with distributor about the promotion and get that for you. I am talking about for the customer as well. Today we have a promotion. If you attach Avaya Space with every IP office, you will get a special discount. Not like when you sell only Avaya Space. If you sell IP office with Avaya Space, you will get a promotion. Okay? Ask about that. Okay? I will move forward if there is no question. Today with Avaya Contact Center, with IP Office, we have two kinds of contact center and all of them multi-channel, but with some differences. Today in IP Office, we have two kinds of customer. We have a basic customer who's just only asking for reporting, recording, real-time dashboard. That's it. We can support that. And we have another kind of customer who is looking for omni-channel, who is asking to build multiple channels to reach to the customer, to let the customer reaching to them with multiple channels, different way to reach, with high availability, with full omni-channel, with full integrated solution with his environment, with his social media, with his database, and that we will talk about it. Then today, when we go to our customers, mid-market or SMB, we are proposing in general, we can tell our customers, today our contact center support the automated self-services, which is the IVR, the routing, the voice, and full digital channel, contact and screen recording, forecast and scheduling, quality management, real-time reporting, voice to text, transcription, real-time and historical reporting, compliance, survey, callback, All these applications we can deliver it. Integration with social media, with database, browser-based desktop for your agent or client for your agent, remote agent. All of that we can deliver today, we can offer for mid-market and SMB. But depend on the customer needs, we how to position, we have two kind of contact center. We have ACR, which can only give you the basic things with any contact center, reporting, real-time and dashboard and wallboard, voice recording, web chat only, basic IVR, call flow, normal call flow, scale-based routing, call billing, and queue callback. That's the ACR. But no high availability, no full omni-channel, no advanced IVR, no WFO, no workspace, not fully open for integration. There is no auto dialer. See, if these are a requirement from your customer, just go to the Avaya Contact Center Select. So today, Avaya Contact Center Select support the high availability, support the auto dialer, the omni-channel from chat, from email, SMS, fax, social media, advanced IVR, WFO, workforce, and open, full open for integration. Okay, and I will talk about the integration later. So with Avaya ACR, we can sell a multiple license for standard reports, license for custom reports, for recording, for real time, and for the agent. We will see what's the meaning of that. So for any basic call center, we have to sell the call reporting, the standard call reporting. And there is a license for real time, which will give you real time about the agent. And agent dashboard and web chat. There is a license for everything in ACR. Even there is a license for customized web agent interface and historical reporting and supervisor interface, which is free, not required any license, and to customize the wallboard interface. At the end, the ACR, it is a basic contact center which will give you a number of agents handling calls and web chat, okay, from web interface. And in the back end, there is a reporting, standard and customized. There is a real-time, historical reporting. There is a wallboard, there is a dashboard, and there is a supervisor managing all of that. And there is a scale-based routing and queue callback. Queue callback, that means if someone waiting in the queue, we can afford him to click on button, and we will call him, the call center automatically will call him back. That's it. But ACR not support any kind of high availability, workforce optimization, auto dialer, advanced IVR for self-services and self-routing. No, just a normal, basic contact center. Okay, we can say that's inbound voice contact center. Okay.
السلام عليكم أستاذ حمزة. أستاذ حمزة يعني ما في recording. ACR ما في recording.
No, there is a recording. I said at the beginning, there is a recording library. Like recording, reporting, custom and standard, real-time dashboard, and contact center agent. Agent means he has an interface, web interface to handle the call, to handle the web chat, and for scale-based management, scale-based routing, okay? We have this license for standard reports, license for custom report, license for recording, license for real-time, and we have a license for agent to log into web interface, to handle the calls and web chat, and to see the dashboard, the real-time, and to route the call between the agent, depend on the scales, and to enable the queue callback. Okay, this kind of license only do we have. But if you say high availability, no. Advanced IVR, no, just normal call flow, depend on the voicemail bro. If you ask for WFO, no. If you ask for full integration with multiple systems, no, there is a limitations, but this is a basic call center, okay?
Just to make it clear, Mr. Hamza, recording for calls or for calls and chat?
Only for calls, that's it.
Only for calls?
Yes.
This is an ACR?
Yes.
And each function has its own licenses?
Yes, standard report license, custom report license, real-time license, and voice agent license.
So I can purchase only if you go back to the previous screen. So I have to purchase all the license or just individually? Yani, if I say
The mandatory license is the standard. You cannot avoid the standard to buy the others, but the others all optional. For example, if you buy only the standard license, that means you will have agent and you have standard reports about them, what they are doing. That's it. But you cannot customize that report. You cannot record these calls. You cannot see live what they are doing in real time. They cannot log into web interface. If you have they can use the Avaya phones to handle the calls. And that means if you buy the standard reports, only that means you have a reporting system. That's it.
Standard reporting system.
Yes. Then this ACR like something you build. You need a reporting standard. You need to custom the reports. You need to record the calls. You need to check the real time what they are doing. Go. You need the agent to be a normal agent to open a web interface and handle the calls and web chat. That's the license. It is like a build. You built this license, but the minimum requirement is standard reports. Okay?
Yeah, but with the standard reports, I cannot receive calls. I have to purchase a license for contact center agents.
No, you can receive normal calls, normal IP office calls, and that calls will be under the reports.
Including the IVR, ACD, and...
No IVR, we are using in ACR the voicemail bro, the IP office voicemail bro. So, see, you have to separate between the ACR and the IP office. ACR will come after you sell IP office. Then, what's the minimum requirement to sell Avaya call reporting? It is IP office 500V2 with preferred edition minimum. Then, on that IP office, with preferred, you will build your call flow on the voicemail bro, on the preferred, okay? Call flow. And once the call comes to the IP office, you will get reports from the ACR about the calls there.
So the IVR will be built in the IP office?
Yes, it's call flow. Don't say IVR. IVR, interactive voice response, that means there is a self-services, there is a integration with database. It's call flow, greeting message, voicemail, auto-attend, that's it. Okay? Or you can call it basic IVR, voice response, that's it.
So there is no IVR in Avaya ACR?
There is no IVR which is integrated with database. We have a call flow. مرحبا بكم في شركة. Welcome to the company and waiting announcement and working hours times to check and forward the call to a specific extension. That's it. That's the call flow. Basic IVR, but there is no with ACR integration with database. Good?
Okay.
No. Yani like a bank, when you call, you put your ID number, password, and you check the balance. There is interaction with database. There is no call reporting, just a normal call flow.
This is in ACR. Okay, ACR.
Yes, in ACR. We will come to the advanced IVR. So for the high advanced, for the advanced customer looking for the full omni-channel, for the full IVR, for the full open for integration, go with Avaya Contact Center Select. Today, Avaya Contact Center Select can, in terms of agents, can support multiple channel for omni-channel. The agent can receive a call or chatting coming from web or email or chatting coming from all social media to his interface or fax coming to him. And Avaya Contact Center Select support auto dialer with everything with license. Okay, and the Avaya Contact Center Select, we will go through all of them. Then, if the customer asking for the full omni-channel from voice, email, chat, SMS, fax, social media, for high availability, for auto dialer, for advanced IVR, for WFO, workforce optimization, screen recording, desktop analysis, all of that only with ACCS. We will go through all of them. First of all, as an agent, as a customer, you can reach to the agent by multiple channels. You can call, the agent will reply to you from the same interface. You can send email, the email will come to the same interface of the agent. You can go to the web chat, you can go to the all social media platform and start chatting with agent. You can send SMS or getting SMS, sending fast, getting fast. all these as a channel from you as a customer to reach the agent. And the agent will use only Avaya interface, desktop client or web client work. And the call will be recorded free without adding any license. Okay, and we can make integration with IVR, with database, before reaching to the agent. So we can integrate with the database, so the customer can get some inquiries, ask about the balance, do some transactions on the IVR, on the base, before reaching to the agent. And the interface of contact center of ACCS open for integration. We can integrate that interface with CRM, with appointment schedule, with ticketing system, with SMS, with multiple customer applications. So that's the first type of agent interface, desktop client, which will support multi-channel, voice, email, chat, SMS, fax, auto dialer, real time there, screen pop-up screen there, everything. Or it can be web interface. The name of this license is Workspace. That web interface, it can build, it can be personalized. All the channels can be handled by the agent from this web interface. He can handle the calls, the email, the SMS, the chat, the fax, the social media, and the dashboard, and even the integration, the pop screen with third-party application, with Salesforce, with CRM, with Oracle, all in one interface. Then one click to access to all these applications. Log in, and with alerts, with custom history, if the customer, the same customer calling, all with this agent status, and the agent can, and the supervisor can monitor this screen. He can see what's the agent doing. He can listen to the call. All of that from one interface, Avaya Workspace or Avaya Desktop Client. And the ACCS coming with free, without license, unified reporting. That means you can have 130 standard reports, or you can customize your reporting free of charge without adding any license. As well as the ACCS coming with unified real-time and dashboard free without adding any license. As well as the Avaya Contact Center Select come with a call recording free without adding a license. Even the voicemail boards coming free with ACCS without adding any license. In ACCS, you have to care about the voice agent, or the multi-channel agent, or the social media agent, or the supervisor. But by the way, in ACCS, when you buy the main license of ACCS, Avaya will give you 10 voice channel free, 1 multimedia free, and 1 supervisor free. And you have to add more if the customer need more than 10 voicemail, 10 voice agent channel, or more than 1 multimedia channel, or more than 1 supervisor, or if the customer need high availability, or if the customer need a license for social media, for WhatsApp. We will talk about the value add applications. Okay?
Hamza,
go ahead.
The screens can be Arabized or just in English?
Yes, it can be. The web portal can be Arabized, but that's required professional services from Avaya to do that with extra charge. Yes, that's not the default. Okay?
Okay.
And in ACCS, today Avaya ACCS has 2 kinds of free call flow. Has a built-in inside ACCS organization, I think the name, and we can use the voicemail pro of IBOFS to make the call flow. But if the customer asks for the advanced IVR, which can be integrated with customer database, some of the customer ask for voice biometric, for intelligent customer routing, depend on type of customers, route it when that customer call, advanced waiting treatment, national language call treating, identification, verification, when someone call, send SMS, password, this kind of advanced IVR, checking the balance, integration with database, we can use Avaya Aura Experience Portal, AAEC, that's the portal, the same portal used today by the Avaya Aura Enterprise System. That's required additional quotation, additional license to make it. That give you one message, that's no limitation with IVR when we talk about mid-market and MB customers, because we are using the same portal of enterprise to handle them, but with extra charge. Okay, but anyway, for normal call view, call auto attend, greeting message, waiting announcements without any kind of integration, that's free without adding a license, built in ACCS or using Avaya voicemail Pro. Okay, and Avaya will give you the call recording, the media manager free. It will give you for every agent one voicemail box free for you, and the reporting, the real time, the dashboard, the scale-based routing will be free for you. You as a partner have to take care only about how many number of voice agent, how many number of multimedia agent, how many number of supervisor, and the license of high availability, and the other license for integration, social media, CRM, WhatsApp, callback, auto dialer, that's the license required. But reporting, recording, real-time dashboard, voicemail, all of that free without any adding license. For the high availability, we can have the license of system, one license only in ACCS to have high availability and duplicate the server. Then to make high availability, we have to duplicate the server, the ACCS server, and we have to buy one license for high availability. And that server can be in the same campus, or it can be in a remote geographic site through connecting through the one. So if the main voice server down, for voice, for multimedia, all the agents will be connected automatically to the secondary server. That's for ACCS, but you have to take care about the IB office resiliency. If you are going to sell high availability on ACCS, you have to consider the high availability on server edition and select edition. So in that case, you have high availability for the IB office and you have high availability for the ACCS. That's the idea of high availability. Okay, one license required for only high availability. If the customer asking you for screen recording, for e-learning, coaching for the agent, for workforce optimization, for workforce management, for performance management, analysis and report, live monitoring for what agent doing in his screen, speech analytic, all these applications related to the WFO, where you can ask Avaya team distributor to give you a quotation with license. Okay, that's on top of ACCS, which only support ACCS. That's the ACCS. Do you have any question about the ACCS and the ACR? Open the microphone and ask, please. Okay. Please share the price list. Okay, we will share the price list. The price list work with all IB office. Nabil, you can connect. Okay, can you use Avaya Media Manager recording, Zaid and ACR recording with IB office in the same time? That's wasting your money. Yes, you can use. You can split between. You can use the call recording of ACR for only ACR agent, and you can use the voicemail recording for normal extensions. Okay, but for normal extensions. But that's wasting of your money, because the same functions, 90% of the functions available here and there. And if you buy the call recording for ACR, that means you can only record the agent of ACR, but you cannot record the calls for normal employee. But what's the advantage of Media Manager? You can record both. Record any extensions with IB office and record the ACR agent. That's the idea of Media Manager, to sell it. Okay, in ACCS, CAM agent has the ability to use desktop and or soft phone as Avaya support, saying there is a limitation agent should be configured for one of them only. Is that correct? Yes. For ACCS, the login for the web required, or desktop agent, both of them. Soft phone, it is the back end application to handle the calls. But as an ACCS agent, he has to log in either for desktop client or web client. That's very required. And he can log in remotely from anywhere around the world. But he cannot use the mobile IX workplace to handle, because we are talking here to forward the voice call, the email, the chat, the SMS, the social media, and that's required a client. either to be desktop client or web client, Avaya workspace. Oh, okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hello, Hamza. Hamza, I've
Yes.
asked you this question before, but I would like to share it again in order to make all the people get use of the answer. Is there a limitation of the number of the supervisors that can be configured on the ACR for IP Office?
In the ACR,
Yeah, it's
no
not a
limitation.
similar base, yani. It's not the similar base for the ACCS about the number of the agents and the number of the supervisors that you can configure to handle the reports for the agents.
In the ACR, there is no limitations. In the ACCS, up to 80, okay?
Up to what in the ACR?
In the ACR, no limitation. In the ACCS, 80,
Okay. Thank you.
Okay? If we have a media manager license, how many ports are recorded? Unlimited to based on voicemail ports? Yes. I told you today that the number of concurrent calls to be recorded depend on the number of voicemail ports. Then, with Select Edition, we can record up to 500 calls at the same time. With Server Edition, we can call up to 150 calls at the same time. With Preferred Edition, we can call up to 40 calls at the same time. That's the limitation of concurrent calls at the same time. Okay, that's for the media manager. No more question? We will jump to the third subject. We finished the UC, we finished the CC, now we will go to the subscription subject, okay? Then, if you, for the normal, for on-premise, for the CAPEX, there is a CAPEX which is on-premise, to sell everything one time, to take care about, then when we sell our customer CAPEX module, on-premise module, we have to take care about every single license. How many number of SIP-trunk? This is the license of SIP-trunk. How many number of voicemail boards? This is the license of software. This is the license of editions. How many number of branches? I have 50 branches. Then you have to buy 50 Server Edition license, 50 Select Edition license. How many number of IB phones? This is the license of IB phones. How many number of third phones, not Avaya? This is the third party license. See, how many number of soft phone? This is power user. So many licenses. And we have to sell the customer the support 1 year or 3 years or 5 years. And every year the customer has to renew the support and has to make upgrade. If there is no support, he will pay for upgrade, not free. If he has a support, he will get all these in subscription free. Free. With full capacity of Select Edition. That means every customer will buy from Avaya subscription, he will have the full capacity of Select Edition. That means if the customer with 10 phones only buy subscription from Avaya, he will buy from Avaya one line item, 10 license for 10 phones, but he can connect to the server up to 500 SIP-trunk, he can have 500 voicemail boards, he can have connect up to 150 branch, the support is free, as long as he pay for Avaya subscription, the renewal is free, all of that headache, no more in Avaya subscription. Then the Avaya subscription idea, how to shift from CAPEX payment, one-time payment, to OPEX, to monthly payment, that's the first point, the idea. The second idea, how to get the most scalable, the cost-effective, and the collaboration solution in one license. In one license, you have the full capacity of Select Edition, collaboration, unified communication, call recording, SIP-trunk, multiple branch connectivity, high availability, all of that just with one license. You can scale from 1 user to 3,000 users. You can scale from 1 branch to 150 branch. You can scale from 1 SIP-trunk to 500 SIP-trunk. You can use 1 voicemail board to 500 voicemail boards without. You can get the Avaya support and renewal without paying for all of this. Okay? As well as to have the mobility and other advanced features. Flexible in sizing. Today, don't worry about the size. Just buy for every user and the size with you. For the future, up to 3,000 users. That's your size in the future. Quick expansion. If you have a branch, don't ask Avaya, I have a branch, I need a Server Edition, how to connect, what's the SCN license? No. Just bring that branch, controlling it or server, connect it to the cloud with free of charge. Just pay for Avaya how many number of users. in multiple branch or no matter. They are sitting in one branch or they are sitting in 150 branch, no matter. Okay? That will reduce the cost of day one. And instead of paying for Avaya 30,000, 100,000, 500,000, just pay monthly. Okay? And not only that, access to the latest technology. What that mean? That mean if there is any release coming, Avaya will give it to you free. If there is any upgrade, Avaya will give it to you free for your system. If there is any features, Avaya will enable it for you free. Then you have the latest technology from Avaya and you are paying for Avaya just one license monthly. That's the idea of cloud. If you think about the price, no, that will not work. Especially for mid-market at SMB. Price, that's not big issue because pay one time, that's good. But if you think about the access to the latest technology, to shift from CapEx to APEX, to have everything on the cloud, to have the most scalable system with you, flexible to become big in sizing, mobility with you, that's the idea of cloud. That's the customer which we are looking for, okay? Then you have just to make a contract with Avaya, get the price and feature, okay? We have two kinds of contract. We have a 1 year contract or 3 years contract. If you go with 1 year contract, then the Avaya phones will be not subscription. You have to pay for Avaya phone the full amount from day one. But if you go with 3 years of contract, you will get these phones as a subscription. You will buy this phone, you will pay for Avaya this phone with $1, $2, $3, depending on the price. Instead of pay for Avaya 500, 600 Riyal Saudi or 1,000. Okay, if you have signed with Avaya 3 years of contract. Okay, and then with Avaya subscription, as I told you, you can add users and device as much as you need. Support include. And we have packages, I will show it to you, and you will keep your current system with the latest technology, with the latest release, without asking Avaya or Avaya ask you to buy a support or renew. Then, we have 3 packages. For UC, for Unified Communication, we have 3 licenses only, okay? If the customer need only to connect phones without soft phone, without web collaboration, without integration with the desktop application, without Econex soft phone, only phones, digital or analog, that's the basic. Buy basic license, depend on number of users. But Avaya will give you the full capacity of SEPtrunk, the full capacity of voicemail, the full capacity of multiple branches, that's all free. Essential, it will enable you to have a phone and soft phone on PC. PC only, not mobile. Power user, it will enable you to have phone, digital IP analog, and soft phone on PC, soft phone on mobile, plus open to integrate with SFDC, Google Chrome, Skype for Business, web, make a schedule audio conference, meet me conference, all of that, and have the Avaya IX workplace with you. Okay? That will not include the call recording. Then ask your customer about what license he needs and sell him that license. If the customer needs to enable the call recording, he has to buy only 1 license and subscribe for it monthly. That's the unified packaging. For the ACR, we called that basic contact center packages. For the ACR, if the customer needs only reporting, standard and only reporting, he will go with basic. If the customer needs reporting and real-time dashboard, wallboard, all of that, he will pay for only real-time, which will include the basic. If the customer needs the full flag of ACR, he needs the standard reportings, he needs the custom reportings, he needs the real-time, he needs the dashboard, he needs the wallboard, he needs the scale-based routing, he needs the web interface for agent to handle the calls and to see the dashboard, he needs the skill base of routing. You have to buy for Avaya only the 1 license CC agent. If the customer needs to enable the web chat, that's only 1 license, which coming standalone. If the customer needs to enable the recording, it's 1 license per system, per agent. So he will enable that license as standalone. Okay, that's the way of, but there is no more take care about the support, the upgrade, all that will be free, and the payment will be monthly. Okay, I will tell you about the deployment at the end of this sheet. For the ACCS, for the Advanced Contact Center, for ACCS, for the omnichannel, we have 4 kinds of license. If the customer looking for agents receiving calls voice only, and with reporting, with recording, with real time, with dashboard, with supervisor to admin, all of that, with agent desktop client, that's the voice agent. If the customer need to enable some multimedia for some agent, he has to buy the multimedia agent monthly, okay, for some agents. For supervisor, the minimum is 1, and the customer can add. And there is, if the customer need to enable the high availability on the cloud, then he has to buy the license of business continuity license. That will allow him to have a high availability on the cloud or on his servers and pay monthly for that license. 1 license only required. That's the idea of Advanced Contact Center Select. And plus the IB Office. Then, if the customer today has need to buy Advanced Contact Center Select, first of all, we have in subscription, we have to sell him the IB Office license, power user or essential or basic, and we have to come here and sell him, depend on the requirement. If there is no multimedia, just voice, we will send them 1 voice and 1 supervisor, and that's it. That means how many number of license? 3. 1 in IB Office and 2 in ACCS to have a normal voice agent contact center. Okay, what about the deployment? The deployment, we have 3 options. Option number 1, in the customer, inside the customer data center. The customer can provide us with virtual environment with a specific requirement, and he can deploy, he can install the Select Edition on the first virtual machine and the ACCS on the second virtual machine without buying from Avaya anything, and come to Avaya and buy the subscription license as I told you. This is the first option. Second option, if you as a partner would like to host these solutions with you, you can host them in your data center and start selling them as a hosted partner. There is so many partners in the Gulf. They are host partner. They host everything for the customers. That's additional services. Or you or the customer can go to Microsoft Azure and download, deploy the IB Office Select Edition there and the ACCS or ACR there, and that's fully cloud. That means on the ground, maybe you will have only the trunk to be connected to the normal IB Office 500 V2 without any license. Just bring IB Office control in it. If you have, for example, analog trunk, connect that analog trunk inside the IB Office, configure it to be connected to the Microsoft Azure to the cloud. Don't put any license on the IB Office. It will recognize, you will select the mode of cloud, and it will be connected to the Microsoft Azure. That means you have the trunk in your site and your system fully on the cloud. That's the 3 kind of deployment. There is sometimes the customer can go to the STC, they are hosting they can host for you all these servers. It's okay. Anywhere you can host them, and the payment for Avaya will be monthly. I think I just have like 5 minutes to finish, or 5 minutes for subscription Centrum and 5 minutes for Avaya phones and finish. Okay? Do you have any question about the subscription, guys? My friend, my partners. Let me check if there is something on the chat. Nothing. Does Workspace require additional license in subscription module, or it is included in ACCS? Yes, Workspace coming free in ACCS.